Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to enter for Untamed Italians as rerun number 2 for today's live summit event in the Crew 2. So I hope you guys really enjoyed from the previous part of the same theme summon. We'll go Italian racing vehicles only to have street racing, rallycross, hypercar, and also to have some various types of discipline, includes with 6 events and 3 skills, and plus for the Lamborghini Huracan Performante is about to be set once again as a force vehicle. But even for now, the second rerun is about to go available for this year in 2025 on August 13th to the 20th, and this will have to go on a date schedule by temporarily to be proceed in Mondays. But I know I just really think about doing some changes to be here on time in every Wednesday, so I'll have to be changed up to go automatically to help myself to have some few other changes after my celebration season for my YouTube channel just have to go up in about 1K subscribers. But the celebration season still goes on, and I help myself to go change up for a nice civilian outfit and also for a blue racing helmet as well. So, I know you guys really want me to go participate for only one good Italian themed summon. We'll go faster, racing, and triple speed to go Pride of Italy. That's why I'm about to be ready to go for a racing step of majority, and this will have to take this main part of the segment just like the previous since 2 years ago. But luckily, I'm about to go again and take on for only one best encore out there of all time. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and ready to go participate in this main part of the live summit event. So it's all clear on smoke and tires and will delay by absence according with my WIP work in progress to get down to be changed on the platinum and improvement to be stopped in rank 719 place in 1,204,157 points as usual to have some main prizes including with the exterior parts for the McLaren 765 LT. Just have to go proceed and collect with some extra earnings, and luckily Rainbow Tempest Smoke on the Epic has been obtained and converted into currency bucks. Now the next 3 prizes including with some forwards to be main focus, and I bet that you guys really want to get a good hands on with the Lamborghini Huracan Performante to be placed on platinum. And here we have Muscle Tour to be date on schedule by coming soon after Night Fever on September 3rd to the 10th. Only a few days left in summer before going back to school is going to be the most important thing, is all about education. But that's right viewers, you might need to have a lot of IQ level to get yourself to go increase before moving on in the university, just to let you know to have some good skills and education level to go higher and beyond. But I'll have to stay behind as well and then get set to go on 3 skills to be focused and enter aerobatics in Red Rock. Let's go match the figures, and I'll have to go for the extra 330 is about to be soared in the sky. Okay, doing well to have a 200 points perfect. Just have checkpoint 3 to go in, clear, and pull out the nitro to go quickly as possible. Okay, good match on the checkpoints. Currently to be stopped by over 15,000, and then main points to be updated into over 18,000. Okay, solid fine work, and then finish line is just have to go quickly, and there you go. Just like that, and one brilliant IQ strategy to go up by 30,000 points, adding up with one single 5. Let's see the results, and current total points to be placed by 151,810 points. What a very good one rare part to be added and stored into the mailbox, and that means for Salam in Skill 2 we'll be taking on in Palm Coast. Powerboat vehicle, here I come, and automatically to be switching up to a main part of the vehicle as ever said to be usual. This will have to take a good moment to have a good skills will be tested and go on racing education level on set. But for instance, I'll have to go for the Ice Marine Blade Runner 35. We'll take the first one to go rack up and go Salam in the Palm Coast. Okay, just have to keep the multiplier times up to go into 2 times. Keep going. U-turn coming up. Got to go slow down without one single contact, but I bet it's gonna have to take a little bit more slow time by within seconds. But don't try this crazy stunt at home, viewers. This is very important to have a good ways to be mastered in pro powerboats. One nitro coming up, and solidifying in finish line to be stopped by 26,220 points. Let's see the results. Skill 2 to be checked, and we still got this on the expert. 154,446 points. Good and solidifying on the water base after the air base to be checked and go on the double before the escape. We'll be proceed to go on the third skill on the land base. So we're heading up to Roswell, and better be prepared to go drag race, hypercar, or Alpha Grand Prix, and this will bring out to have one street race vehicle to go all in. And for the moment, to be choosing for the best pick on Lamborghini, as I will go for the 2018 Huracan Performante as a hypercar updated look to be packed up to go with 1005 horsepower, top speed to go adding up with a Nitro Chemist in 282 miles per hour, will go max out and go green style vanities to have a single paint job to be outfit and go full spec on the hypercar run. But I'll have to go faster on a quick rolling start just to have a good clear on the traffic in case if I had to be preferred to go for only one recommend better kind of a Lamborghini vehicle to be placed in hypercar disciplines. But anyway, let's go swoop in to do some near misses and enter the gate by the opposite and alternative route. Let's drive away and reach the main total yard by 1006, so this will have to go quickly to go faster as much as possible. Okay, good near miss on the oncoming traffic. Just have to take that main path and go all clear to be proceed to go up north or proceed to go in the west in the middle of nowhere. Just have to go follow the line direction and just have to shake up the paces out there away from the red zone radius. Okay, right side traffic is a bit clear. Going up by 3,500 yards. Let's go full stretch and overtake the semi-truck vehicle. Very nice. Just wait until the main yard distance to go up by 5,000, and here it is right now until the red zone is about to go faster simultaneously in about 2 seconds, and there goes right now. One good skill and stop by in 6,052 yards. Okay, that's very good by 111,462 points, and that means one fourth vehicle coming up after using the Huracan Performante is about to go green light in the go. So, let's switch up to go back to the original per level and heading up to the big land. As of today's first event, going back to being a per level by original in 227 and 640 horsepower and top speed at 204 miles per hour, we'll do the style to be racing back to the roots. Got to be ready to go grid start in about 3 seconds, and the big land will go daytime in a few chance on the wet asphalt will be tested to go all-wheel drive and hypercar velocity to be embraced and go triple speed. And it's up right now, and let's go old-fashioned stock level to be on the main pro level to be stay in track. The Huracan Performante is the first one to go for only 1 and 2 checkpoint to be stay focused in the lead. Brings back memories from 2 years ago, viewers, and I just really love to go racing again and once more to have the same location and one force vehicle to be labeled to be placed on temporarily. Just have to stay on track and all the moments out there to see some good acceleration to go faster and stay in a 7-speed transmission to go over by 200 miles per hour. Got to go clear to be on the main gap by around in 3 seconds to be placed by decimal 2. Progression to be stopped at 20%. Let's keep it slide, skill, and stay on the track will go element of asphalt racing legends. But speaking of which, I just really enjoyed playing the first part in Asphalt Legends Unite. It turns out to be very awesome, just like when I was playing in Asphalt 8 Airborne, but I never played Asphalt 9 Legends because it's becoming as a true modern racing game successor made by Gamelot. But still awesome and much more brilliant to have some good skills with some new batches of brand new vehicles with some different manufacturer brands that I never seen this one before. But it turns out to becoming very awesome and well labeled to have some different forms with some real production vehicles, race cars, and some concept cars as well. But not to mention with some few other guest vehicles like Vision Gran Turismo. But still have some good elements ever since the Citroen GT has been still racing around in the Crew 2 and Motorfest. But halfway there to go progression to be updated in 53%, still faster, and still got a good hypercar Huracan to stay in the routes. 13.281 seconds to be going faster on the main distance. Let's see how it goes up and go faster to have the elevation when racing to go proceed in the highway. Gotta go pack up the nitro. Gonna stay by 211 miles per hour, 15.650 seconds. Very good, and just keep up for the Huracan to go well performante. Now, all I have to sit back and stay focused to go full stretch before heading up to have the next path. We'll go small grove on the forest. Checkpoint going clear. Almost there by 20 seconds. I still got this one right on the expert ever since to have the first attempt to give it a go. The handling still got this one. Gonna have to go clarify to be stay on the main elevation and go down to have the main flat surface within a few seconds until the main turn to go stay on the track. 10 more to go. Got to keep going and make that faster total time to go over by 3 minutes and wait until 30 seconds to go around by within the time. Gonna have to tap up the nitro, and finish line is right over here to be stopped by 31 seconds in over 3 minutes. But close call, and right on time to have a 0.983 seconds to be placed and stay remain to have myself to go work up and go old-fashioned improvement. New record and a total points by 120,700 points in event number 1 has been cleared for Untamed Italians as rerun number 2. So next up, combo event for the Lamborghini Benio will be prepared and have 1 green nitro to be racing in Coconut Grove. This is going to be challenging and racing to go 2-lap challenge in Miami, Florida. I bet your viewers might need to get 1 Benetton Nitro to go dark green to be well received as a reward, and consider this if you own this one to go double up on the earning. As of right now, the Benio is about to be turned into golden to be outfit and have the tires on the same type and underglow. We'll go embrace it to have an element like a golden half moon. Pack up to go in per level on 320 that contains with 1166 horsepower and top speed 281 miles per hour will go take on with 7 street race vehicles and give it much more faster, hypercar and skillful to be handling on skill set, as I will have to take the second race. We'll go grid start in 3 seconds. I'll have to switch things up to go racing and aggressive, so I'll have to do 1 clean racing only out there after the event is complete. WIP in style. So coming up to go in the first position is I will take that main turn to go quick on a shortcut, as the diner sign just been seen to go right here and back on the streets. Much more skill and talented, as the ultimate nitro will go guide on the line, will be proceed to embrace it and stable to go shortcut on the racing aggressive when doing 1 combo event to be temporarily on this Lamborghini Benio. Very good by 5.2 seconds, and coming up to have the next turn to go proceed onward to stay behind and have the main turn to go serve as a blind corner. substitute perhaps, and coming around to have the next turn on Coral Gables until the alleyway will have to go clear the path. Everything is going clear until the U-turn will be proceed to have the main shortcut to go past underneath the under construction building. But a little bit more objects just been coming around and been smashing up. Got to stay on track. First lap is going clear until the final lap to be stopped in lap number 2. Very good skill resourceful, and Hypercar always does have to take one important thing: clean racing. And also for the Encore ever since to have the main same event for Untamed Italians. Race it to be tame it. Going up by 14.3 seconds, so I just really think I just had to go throw in a towel. But I can take it. Just have to keep going up, and progression to be stopped at 78%. Only a few more turns to go, and shortcut will take the final call as I had to take one jump at a time. Okay, just have to go full stretch, and here it comes. An airborne racing stuntastic. Got to get back on quick recovery, pull out the nitro, and one more turn to be proceed in the final stretch. Okay, Golden Benio took the podium, and Golden Lamborghini takes the first place by 2 minutes, 33.945 seconds. Let's see the results, and perfect golden moment to be placed and stopped by 114,261 points. Second part to have a good racing masterpiece to go racing and aggressive to stay on track and always be prepared to have a good hypercar and golden style. Time to go touring car discipline and grab the Pagani Sana R. Will be racing in Miami racetrack to go recommend to be placed on Nitro Camus and max out the per level on 320. So good thing putting up to have some vanities will be changed up and have one tire compound to be placed in Elegant Gold. Only 947 horsepower for the top speed and 249 miles per hour, and this will give some different racing car classes to see some concept car will go into the spotlight once more as a third time ever. Every car does matter, and racing is the best bloodline for Italian race cars, and also for the Sana R will go racing on the grid start to be placed in 3 seconds. Let's go time attack, and 3 lap is going right on in to have a smoke trail. We'll be embraced to go on the billionaire smoke. First turn coming up, and right on the start to go placement in the first. So come on race cars, let's follow the Pagani Sana R and push yourself. We'll be racing to the limit. Okay, gotta stay on track and go braking, cornering, and acceleration to stay on track, and well, perfect balance to go reinforce it to be stay on gear 6. Just have to go master and embrace with the sound of the V12 engine to go triple up in the speed racing line. Okay, here comes the S's. Just want to take a good tricky turn and don't go off the track. Progression to go stop by 27%. Alright, that's good by 8.4 seconds. First lap is going complete, and let's go triple speed nitro in lap 2. Okay, very nice. Turn 2 going right in, and improve a good speed limitations to stay on track and go update into 12 seconds behind the gap away from 7 touring car opponents. Okay, very nice. Just keep at it, Pagani Sana R. You can do it. Okay, much more skill, competent, and get well focused to have my breath to stay in one piece. While I have a good eyes on the track and good eyes on the racing line itself, right next to the apex, going right in and do that final turn to do the second time until the final lap comes in and fresh off the serve. Final lap, here I come, and it's going well to be Pro Racing Italian Pride. One good racing element of the Grand Tour is going right on in to have a good solid arm to stay on track before the Ferrari F12 Berlin Enta 2013 is coming up for race number 4. Okay, sector checkpoint clear, 26.597 seconds. So I have to keep things up to go racing in good perspective scene. Okay, good touch on the apex. Just have to deal with the S's. Is always about to do the tricky ways and go skillful to go competent in racing. So here comes the final stretch. Gonna take home the podium, and total time upon arrival in 3 minutes and 14 seconds to be arrived in schedule to be placed on a decimal in 760. So there you go, and wait until the results on race number 3, and perfect to be placed by 112,151 points. 7 all parts in legendary category for only touring cars has been earned, obtained, and consider this to go fix this to have a good eyes on Nitro Chemist if it's going to be quite possible to be well placed to go extra on a Nitro boost. So let's go out there, viewers. Event number 4 is coming up at Everglades, and grab the Ferrari F12 Berlin Enta to have the vehicle restriction number 3 and also to have the eligible vehicle as number 4. My UDRS Inspirtech livery is about to begin and go for the challenge as a Grand Touring vehicle will have to take on in street racing vehicles to have a single event. So let's get going, viewers. One-way ticket to 400,000 followers to go achieve in first place is a faster to go tame on experts. Let's bring out with the Blue Spirit Nitro as I will go all in to have a first place to give it more clean and Grand Touring success. Got to go clean on the corners to have some view around on the path with some guardrails to have the inside and outside just like surfing up to go on the main route with the apex. Got to go corner up, bring out with a Cabetti blue smoke, we'll have to stay on track and serving up to go on the trail. Just wait until 10 seconds on the gap distance when doing this main curve, we'll go full stretch and bring out with a top speed by over 230 miles per hour. There we go. Let's bring up with the B12 engine, and here it comes on the S's. We'll have to take the right one and go on the left just like perform the campus from Circuit D Spa Francorchamps. Full stretch, baby, and update for only 16 seconds on the gap. Okay, very good to see some Italian road cars are still trying to catch up to my current position. One good true icon ever since to be well raced from GT7 and will share in the Crew 2 around in America for Motor Nation. Progression just had to take by only 5 more to go until 50% in the halfway point. Okay, very nice. And here it is right now to be stopped in 50% to have the checkpoint to go clear. Okay, let's gonna have to switch things up to go on the left and the right side of the road. Clean racing, skillful in style. Still got this to go right on the path and go currently to be cleared to have a good long U-turn in Everglades to have that main route. This will be everyone's most favorite event and also for people of Florida if anybody else really enjoyed playing in the Crew 2. Okay, here comes the T intersection, left turn coming up, and one good checkpoint to go clean, competent skill. But viewers, as you may still ever enjoy watching this video, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and also to click the bell for notification on major upcoming content videos in the later future. But I still have a lot of way to go to keep racing well to have this good moment of this event, and I'm about to go currently to be stopped and update to be placed in 86%. Got to keep going, and good on the morning time after doing one previous race around from the Miami racetrack, just had to be seen and passed by. Faster it gets, and next turn on the route, got to go inside without avoid the outside with some guardrails. Crossing to the bridge and cross the line to be placed in the podium. There we go, that's 3 minutes, 29.729 seconds in one lap by a sprint run to go for a high time success and placed by 116,539 points. 2 common and 2 rare parts, and the 400,000 followers has been reached and earned as a prize reward experience. 2 more events to go, and 4 events has been checked and cleared to have 3 restricted vehicle, including with the Lamborghini Huracan Performante to have a good label in the big land. So let's go to California, viewers. Penultimate race number 5 coming up in Coastal Range to Los Angeles. Now, I'm about to go in Italian motorcycles to help myself that I never used this one before. Is the 2016 MB Agusta Brutale Dragster 800RR. For only one good motorcycle to have this good unique style and the headlight itself, it also comes in to have a good layout drivetrain and 2-wheel drive that produces to be maxed out on the pro level at 280 that contains with 235 horsepower and top speed in 195 miles per hour. Then let's give it a try out and see how it feels. This will go all in to have a one motorcycle versus European sports car to be on the grid start in about 3 seconds to be racing in the nighttime. I'm sure this is going to get a little bit crowded, and the best way we'll go head start overtake is the best pick for this motorcycle itself. Let's see how it turns out, and go hill climb is going to have to take a short period to go short boosted on the nitro. So here I go, viewers. Hill climb coming up, and then reach it towards the top before the downhill will go handling by the skill of a sports motorcycle. Way to keep up to have a nice kneeling position to go guide up and ride around to have a good place in the line. The braking does very well to have a smooth handling to go proceed on every turn on the open road and also to be tested on the track. Just like all the other kinds of motorcycles like this one to be placed as a different tier model. Much like sports bike, and this one is very good to have that MB Agusta is more challenging to have this good ordinary sports bike to drive anywhere. The faster it gets, the handling is all about to have a good skill of opportunity, just like to see this different kind of a version is now well been placed to go anywhere. But look closely to have a good look onto the dashboard when using this motorcycle to go faster anywhere. But much more alive and going faster out there to be reaching up by over 300 kilometers per hour, or make it like by over around by 160 miles per hour. So I had to go race it, untame it, and achieve to be resourceful to go on success. Just have that nitro to be ready, and here comes the next turn incoming. Okay, very nice. Just have to avoid with the stone walls and go full stretch by crossing the bridge. Yeah, very nice. Just tame this motorcycle, and it's all about to have a good triple speed of Italian pride. Okay, good braking reflex. Now gonna have to switch back to the third person until the racing goes on to be placed by over 50% in halfway mark. So I'm halfway there, viewers. Gonna have to keep up and go cruising up to have a good steering reinforcement to stay on the line in the asphalt. Full nitro is ready, and just have to take that stopping turn point to go around to have a checkpoint clear. But they say that every sports car and sports bike has the characteristic to go on racing to see how it turns out to go around in Motor Nation. But however, with this MV Agusta for only a dragster bike vehicle to go example as a street racing bike. But the skill itself and much more challenging to go competent to have a good reflexes to go advance and lighter up to have some good racing line advantage around on few turns and obstacles. But I just really got the hang of it. It's all about to have some new ways with some different motorcycles to have a characteristic to have a different style on the pick. So within a few miles to go, almost there to have a good update on the gap distance in 22 seconds away from 7 European sports car. 1v7 battle is all about to have a good skill of racing type to see the bike, and the car itself is all about the comparison by pick. Okay, that was a close call. So I'm about to be approaching by the next turn on the checkpoint. Consecutive hairpins before arriving down to Hollywood. Okay, there's one checkpoint coming in. Hairpin 2 clear. Stay on track. Early break does matter, so I got one good skill match to be stayed together to have this motorcycle. We'll go cruise it up and racing to be precisionized on focus. So I'm going down to have a good final stretch to have that nitro will be placed on the podium finish. So there you go. That's 4 minutes, 26.566 seconds, and see the results if I had to go prefer to be on the follow-up catch-up, and just in time by 102,402 points. All parts received, and one exterior parts to have a good earn to be placed in one good ordinary receive free. Alright viewers, one more race to go in Untamed Italians. Special stage at Temecula Wineries coming up. We'll go on part 2 as no restriction only. This is going to be the perfect time to go in competition to have a good rally car stage to bring out with an 8-bar 124 rally is coming up next, and the last race will be finishing up soon. Just like Tuck Morgan uses with this 8-bar 124 rally in every races for rallycross discipline as the example to go for a max out on the per level to be made by 230 that contains with 500 horsepower and top speed for 175 miles per hour for a single F-bar layout converted into an all-wheel drive roadster rally car. Let's see how it turns out, and ready up to go test it and race only. We'll go grid start to have a last finale for the Untamed Italians to have a good placement to be rally car on the race. So let's do this viewers. The classic versus modern Italian rally cars is about to go on the stage, is ready to be racing at night. I'll have to take the lead and quicker shortcut to have the first checkpoint already clear and see how it turns out to go basic and turn advanced to see this rally car version on the 8-bar 124. So look over here inside to this interior view by the dashboard viewers. This is very much more impressive to see this good rally car version is based up from the original 8-bar 124 Spider as a street racing discipline. And consider this that features to see all kinds of exclusive livery variation to have this one as official. But even perhaps it also to become as a true rally car racing signature for Tuck Morgan with this one is now turns out to have a different livery variation. What I kinda like about this rally car version, it also does to have a single roadster to be placed as an F-bar layout that converts into an all-wheel drive spec. But the handling, it turns out very well to be used in drifting on the dirt and asphalt on sprint races and one good course on the rallycross arena. But much more faster to go handful and respond to get tighter up to have some tight turns will be due with some good handling response. So let's see how it turns out to go for only one jump. Let's hit the asphalt and pulling out the brake and keep up the pace. Nice, and going well to have that rally car roadster in style. But it's no longer to have this roadster, it has a good element to becoming as a rallycross based spec. So So let's go crossing through the road and stay on the dirt trail. Going around in Orange County and make that good dirt on the drift. Kick butt, and it's going well to be awesome. Just to see how this good rallycross roadster is now been well placed to have a first official debut since 2018 in the Crew 2 and still yet to be well droppable to be racing in the Crew Motorfest. But all kinds of different exclusive livery variation has still remained, and I kinda like about this one as the example for car number 124 to be represented as the car itself. Just have to keep going, and then the main checkpoint is about to go back into the asphalt. Well, even perhaps, I just still had to take some few hours to get this content video to be work hard and becoming as a label to be as a complete addition for my very own. But good news is, faster lap time to go cleared by 2 minutes, 43.426 seconds by one sprint race has been cleared and go all the way to have a next day to go requirement in the follow-up catch-up. But one introduction has been cleared, but it's not over yet until I had to go advanced, faster, and toughen up we'll have to take on to go for the real challenge. I'm just getting started, but this was the first test on attempt 1, and here comes the second attempt. We'll go faster, harder, and switching up to go on aggressive. But just wait, viewers. I just spent a lot of hard work and just have the matter of perspective before doing this one part of the race and one part of the main video, as I had to keep work hard and do everything all I got. Now, attempt 2 is coming up, so I had to go faster, and clean racing to have a key of success will go rallycross concentration. But even perhaps, the method is all about to have the skills will go quicker on shortcuts. So I had to do some drifting and go crossing up to have a good path around in the mountains. But I know it's going to be a long time, viewers, just to see how the masterpiece is all about to have the good skills, and one good untamed Italian rally car vehicle will have to stay together to be in one piece. Got to go Q on a drift, attempt it a little bit, and main checkpoint to go clear before going back on track. So I had to get the hang of it. It's all about to have the good skills to see this good roadster to become as an FR layout that brings up to have an all-wheel drive drivetrain convertible. Okay, let's go follow through to have a good path on the main checkpoint. Going clean and go follow through on each part of the path by the gate. Okay, that was a close call. One jump coming up. And then, let's hit the road. We'll take the touch on the asphalt. Okay, good effect recovery. Now, all I have to do is going to go follow through on the progression to be stopped at 66%. Steady as it gets, and steady as it goes. Now here comes, viewers. This one to take a one good method shortcut to have the checkpoint in, and the next one is coming hop around. Okay, checkpoint clear, and switched up to go wide open by the offense. But sorry about the fence. I'm just gonna have to get there soon to go quicker by improvement, and this will take that main path to go all clear by passing through the bear. So look ahead, viewers, back in the asphalt, and it's only down to 8% to go. Progression to be updated in 95%. Successful, skill, and mark on the update time in 2 minutes, 38.901 seconds. Last race to be checked and update, and there you go right now to go almost by 100,000 points. A new record, and that brings out to have a one follow-up catch-up before tomorrow and Tuesday is going to take a free time in session. So, I really think about doing one good second rerun for Untamed Italians, just like the first one as I ever come here before, until being updated into the Platinum at rank 1,677 place in 1,000,000 183,561 points and about 22 hours left to go before the current event is over. As the outcome for the second rerun is doing well done and excited out there, just like the original and first rerun, to have a change of perspective to go for the encore of the moment. Just like I did from the first time since January 2023, but it was alright for the second rerun. Just only had to take a long time and hard work. We'll have to make this good content to be coming as a complete edition for my very own. So what do you guys think? It's all about to have some 4 events exclusive and 2 events with no restriction only for a single street race and rally cross discipline to go for a debut and use. I kinda like about the 8-bar 124 Spider is a very good, excellent top tier modern rally car that have a good base up from the street racing counterparts, but I still get used to it, and I still have one good chance of the event before update into 100,000 points, as I still have 99,782 points. As I start out to begin with doing some 3 skill prep work on air base, water base, and land based vehicle, as I still have a good cap on the Lamborghini Huracan Performante to go faster in the max pro level, and going back as a force vehicle in the big land as well. Other 3 events in Florida, just like the Lamborghini Benio in Coconut Grove, Miami Racetrack for the Pagani Zona R, and Everglades for the Ferrari F12 Berlin Ente, will show up and embrace it to have a good spirit of racing Italy. And also to have one more thing about trying out with the MB Agusta Brutale Dragster 800RR. It comes in to have a displacement is a 0.8 liter of an inline 3 engine that packs up to go for the original per level that produces in 140 horsepower at 13,100 revolution per minute. But very awesome, challenging, and good skill formidable to take on with some 8 European sports car at the start of the coastal range to Los Angeles during the start of the race. I bet it's nice, awesome, and consider this to be coming as an exclusive that receives for the season pass as well. But looks like this one to be ready to go for only one event to be stopped by in Miami. Heritage is coming up. We'll take a good preview until August 20 to the 27th before at the end of the month as a penultimate. We got some 2 types of slalom and speed trap, followed by with some 3 exclusive vehicle restriction on the Chevrolet Camaro C28 as a street race, followed by the Dodge Charger RT Hemi in the touring car discipline, and Alpha Grand Prix for the Proto Alpha Mark X, along with 1 hypercar for a combo, drip, and street race to be labeled as no restriction only. But we got Road to Oahu is about to be coming up soon until August 27th and September 3rd by the Mutual Week, and we got the first week of September to be placed as number 2 until the 3rd to the 10th, as we still got some same prices as we already got received on the Porsche Cayman GT4 2016 with some exterior parts, 1 Lotus Evora GTE in the gold category, and we already got the Night Fever rooftop to be placed as an epic on the platinum, has been going double up and make it into triple to go converted into a payday earning. Alright folks, let's wrap this up before at the end of the video before coming up until Wednesday for Miami Heritage, and I'll have to decide to take a break before I'm about to start playing Clash of Clans before Hero Rush is about to be over soon. So thanks for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2 folks, glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Dividend Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access per price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube shorts that brings up with some showcase with some UDRS Inspirtech, Total Drama fan art, and Dispenser Camp fan art liveries as well. Whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.